Hey, I've been wanting to learn how to draw things in CSS for a really long time. It looks really hard. I wish I could show you some examples. Maybe I will actually. Um, some of this stuff is really inspiring. All these really neat things are made with CSS, and these are actually a single div. I don't think I want to go that far. Lynn Fisher has some really neat examples here of what a single div looks like. CodePen also has some really neat examples of this as well. I'm going to just search here. Like scenery, maybe. You can tell I've searched, I probably spelled that wrong, for this quite a bit. But like, look at this. This is made all in CSS, I think. Let's find out. Yeah, it looks like in some Sass or whatever. But man, is that cool. So I want to learn how. And I thought the best way maybe would be to learn how to make basic shapes first. So that's kind of what I'm going to do. You're welcome to kind of chat along here and tell me what I'm doing wrong here. But I mean, at the end of the day, I mean, this is like a rectangle with maybe some rounded borders. This is a circle and a circle in a square looking thing. This is a square circle. So the idea here is, this is a chair. That's pretty cool. It's a unique perspective. But the idea here is I'm going to learn how to make these, and then in the future, I'll be able to compose all my shapes together and make something that looks like this. So let's start out. I guess the first thing I'll try to make is a square, then a rectangle, then a circle, then, I don't know, an oval, and we'll see where we go from there. So I guess each of these will be a div. And let me think about this. I guess I'll just say it's a square. All right, cool. I want a background. Maybe I'll just do this. I'll be like, oh yeah, our background can be gray. That's pretty nice. And then maybe I should give all my divs a color. The background color of those could be, I don't know, blue. Yeah, now I need to do square. I think all I need to do here is give it a height of, I don't know, 50 pixels. Oh, look at that. And a width of 50 pixels. Oh, I gotta spell width right. There's a square. Cool. What's next? Rectangle? All right, cool. Same deal here. Actually, you know what? Why don't I just do this? I'll put these in the div there. Oops. Oh, shoot. What happened? Oh, there we go. And I don't need these anymore. Uh-oh. What's going on here? Background color red. Yeah, okay, so I need some space. Margin. So the square and the rectangle are like flush against each other. It's hard to tell what the difference is. So what I want to do is put some space in between each of my shape. So I can say maybe margin bottom is 15 pixels. That'll put the red one a little bit below it. Yeah, that's cool. All right. Don't need this anymore. And if the height is 50, maybe the width is 100 pixels. And that's my rectangle. Oh, cool. What's next? A circle? I think a circle is like one of these. I think what I can do here is just do the border radius of, I don't even know, something. And it'll just kind of round out the edges of my circle or my square here. So border radius of, I don't know, 100. Circle. Oh, look at that. That's kind of nice. I wonder what it is. A 1 is that too? I wonder when it actually becomes a circle, you know what I'm saying? Well, that's starting to look nice. What about 15? Still not a circle. 20? Close. 25. 25 is a circle. How about 24? 24. 23. 22. 21. I guess 25 is good enough. Is there an upper limit? What if I give it like 999? Interesting. It still looks like 25. Huh. All right. Okay. Square, rectangle, circle. What about an oval? I guess same thing as a square and a rectangle. I'll just make it nice and fat. So, class is oval. Oval. Same thing, border radius of 25 pixels. What can I do? Like a width of, I don't know, 100 pixels. It's kind of like an oval. Not really though. I would expect an oval to be like, maybe come to a point a little more on the sides. What if I mess with the height? 30 pixels. Now, interesting. I wonder how to stretch it out a little more. That's just like it's like a tube shape. What I was thinking more of, I don't know, let's Google a picture of an oval. I guess that's kind of what I'm making, huh? Wonder how you make like the sharper edges. I'm gonna Google it, I guess. Oval. This is a pretty good site. CSS Tricks. There's two of them. Chris Coyer makes this site. He's a pretty good dude. I learned a lot. Oh, interesting. Well, this guy's already doing what I'm doing. All right. So I'll get off this a second. What else do they do? Oh, they do triangles. Well, that's interesting. Trapezoids. Cool. All right, maybe we'll come back to this later. But this is pretty neat. I didn't know this site did them all. Well, cool. All right. Thanks, Chris Coyer. I appreciate it. If you guys don't know Chris Coyer, he's a dude. He's really smart. Has a he has a podcast called Shop Talk Show. It's pretty good. I'm just trying to find a picture of his face. Yeah, that's Chris Coyer. Chris Coyer is bald, and this is Chris Coyer with some hair. And that's Dave Rupert, his buddy that they do Shop Talk together. Anyways, all right. So this one says I can give a second argument to border radius. That's interesting. I've never done that before. Oh, there you go. Fascinating. So if I give it, yeah, that's exactly what I want to do. I want to squish out the ends a little bit. So what does the second one do? Border. Two values. Top left, bottom right. Oh, I see. That makes sense. I can give border radius 4 borders. Left, right, top right, bottom right, bottom left. Is that how that goes? Top left, top right, bottom right, bottom. Okay, clockwise. That's how that goes. Interesting. So if I, wait, no, that's a division sign though. What? All right. So this is what this is what this is saying. So if I give it 15 pixels on the top left, and then 0 pixel on the top right, and then 0 pixels on the bottom right, and then 15 on the top or the bottom left. These two will be bordered out, and these two won't. So this would be top right, because again it's clockwise, and bottom right. And that's equivalent to just giving one value. All right, that's fine, but what does dividing by it do? This is it just doing division? Like, what the heck? I don't understand. How about something other than W3 schools? Yeah, that's probably a good idea. Okay, so this is what it's doing. The syntax of the second radius allows one of 4 values. First radius value, what? I don't understand. Someone's going to explain this to me. So you can divide. I think that's what this is, but I don't really know. Let's try one more website. Let's see what happens. CSS Matic. Yeah, no, thank you. Okay, well, let's fiddle with this. I'd really have to learn how to do this, but this is like squishing the ends is what this second value is. Can I keep going? Like, what if I do... No, it's just puke it on me. So if I give this a real big value, what happens? Nothing. If I give this a really small value, what happens? Also nothing. If I give this a medium value, okay, it does something. So if this was math, 50 goes into 100 2 times. So can I do this? Is it the same result? No. Interesting. Okay, well, let's how is that different than this? Not a whole lot. Cool, well that's my oval, and I learned how to kind of squish the edges, but I don't really know how. That's really bothering me, actually. Border radius, and then I kind of want like this thing. That's, what the heck is that? What do you got for me, Chris Coyer? Blah, 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 blah. I'm kind of searching for this backslash and have it. And I was already on this website. All right, well, I don't want to get stuck on, oh, compression, nope, compass. I don't want to get stuck on that, but we'll come back to that. All right, I'm going to try to do a triangle without reading Shapes CSS. I'll probably have to use it, though, because, again, here I'm learning, as you can tell. Okay, so this is starting to go. This is a triangle here. Triangle. Yeah, I don't really want to keep scrolling down. I kind of want these to go left to right, just so I don't have to keep scrolling. So I think I can do, just put all these to go this way. Or I could change them to spans, I guess, so they don't take up a whole line, so they're not block out. But I'll just say display inline block, and that should align them left to right. Okay, cool. Not as pretty, but I don't have to scroll anymore. All right. So a triangle. Oh, I think I read about this. What I want to do is, this is a trick with borders, I believe. I think what I can say is border bottom is, I don't know, what are these, 100? Yeah, so 25 pixels, solid blue. And then I think if I make the whole background color transparent, yeah, and then if I can give this a border left of 25. Something like that. Let's say solid here. Yeah. Oh, that's a trapezoid. Let's think about this. Oh, and I just want the border. Okay, so if I say height 0, yeah, width 0. Yeah, okay, I've done that before. That's kind of why I was able to kind of troubleshoot that so quickly. So what I did is I smushed the div to nothing, and I'm just showing the borders. So I got a border bottom of 24 pixels. Maybe I should make that 100 to be the rest of the side. That's too big. 50. It's still pretty ugly. I guess I kind of like 25. I wonder, it's super ugly, but what if I make these? Got it. Nice. Okay. So I smushed the div to nothing, and I made that. Ooh, I wonder if I don't need this anymore. No, I still do. Weird. And then I gave it a border bottom, so just that. There'd be nothing. Oh, that's so weird. I don't quite understand that either. Wow, I'm learning a lot. I hope you are too. Whoever's watching, this is kind of fascinating. Okay, and let's say I wanted to flip that thing. I could probably just say border top, and that'll be totally flipped. Yep. I wonder if I can transform this thing. I could probably rotate it another way too. I think it's transform, rotate, 180 degrees. Yeah. I can go 270 be on the side. That's pretty cool. Or 90 will be on this other side. Or something weird like 17. Tweak, yeah. Okay, without transform though, I really want to say upside down. So triangle. This is now an upside down triangle. Upside down triangle. Upside down is one word apparently. That's how I'm gonna treat it. Upside down triangle. All right, so same game, but the border top instead of border bottom. What's this? Yeah. All right. Well, I guess I'll just copy paste this. Oop. Cool. What else could I make? Oh, I made that trapezoid on accident. Let's do that. Trapezoid. I think I did that with just giving a border left of 25 pixels and border right. Nope. How did I do that? I'm just messing around with it. Okay, if I make the background transparent, oops. Now it's gone, and I say border left, border bottom, right, and then I gotta make this color solid blue. That's that, and then I can make this solid blue too. Whoa. Solid blue. Interesting, what did I make? I made a U shape. This is not a trapezoid. So why did that happen? Oh, right, yes, because now if I do a border top, it'll be a square. With a thing in the middle. Oh, that's pretty interesting. And then I could probably give this a border radius too of, I don't know, 25 pixels. That's pretty neat. I wonder if I can make the insides of this thing those nice things too. I don't know how yet, but this is a pretty neat shape. I don't know what this is. I'm going to save it as, it's like a tube, inner tube. Like something you swim in. That was pretty unintentional. It also kind of looks like the Square symbol. Square, the company, payment processor. Okay, what was I trying to make? I was trying to make a trapezoid, and I failed. Let's try that again, I guess. Okay, so I'm going to take a look here. They made a trapezoid somewhere, I think. I thought I saw it. Yeah. Okay, so they gave the border bottom, border left, border right. Oh, and then they gave it a height, not a width. Apparently I was doing that earlier when I didn't know. Okay, so if I gave it a height, but not a width. Let's see. Interesting. Height of 0, width of 100 pixels. Height but not a width. Did I get that wrong? I think I did. I could just put this in 0. This is valid, says this. It doesn't really matter. You can do 0 with that. Well, that's odd. If I give it a width of 0, shouldn't it have a width of 0? Why does it have anything? What? I don't understand that at all. Width of 1 pixel. Should be 1 pixel wide. There we go. Okay, that was odd. And if I do 0 pixels, not there. And if I do 0, okay. So then they had me do border bottom. I want to say they say, I mean this. Yeah, border bottom, left and right. Border bottom would be 100 pixels. Border left would be 100 pixels. And these probably get color, so. Okay, so the bottom gets a color, and these bad boys don't. Okay. So solid, transparent. Do these guys put solid too? Yep, they do. And this would be solid blue. Oh, that didn't work at all. Awesome. I got a triangle again. All right, let's find out why. I have to probably put these as 50. Fascinating. All right, what did I do wrong? Height, 0, width, 100. Okay. Height, 0. Okay. I had it right the first time. That did nothing for me. The trapezoid, 0. I know I don't need that. Height is 0. Width is 100. Border bottom, border left, border right. Border bottom, border left, border right. Well, this is cheating, but watch this. Does this do anything for me? What? Oh. Oh, okay. So it does this background color transparent. That's half a friggin' trapezoid. Border left, border right. Huh, I need a pee there. Getting tired there. No, that's not a very good excuse. I made a trapezoid. And it's pretty big. I think all these other ones were 50. Is that right? Yeah. So 50 pixels, 25 pixels, 25 pixels, and 50. It kind of matches. Here's my inner tube. It's freaking huge. Okay, that's trapezoid. Cool. Can I flip that on its head? I probably can by saying this is now border top. Yep. Cool, I'm getting there. What other shapes do I need? So if I do let's go for scenery again. Pick a new one. Scenery is hard to spell. Yeah, this is pretty cool scenery. Let's take a look at this and maybe one other thing. Let's just put this rest here. Scenery. Scenery spelled with an E, not an A. So this is done with SVG. I can tell right away. That's not really what I'm going after right now. But let's see what these guys got. These guys got some ovals. I don't really know how to do these sticks in CSS yet. Oh, that's an interesting thing, this window thing. It's probably, oh, I think I can do that. So let's do like a door or a window looking thing. Square, square, square. Okay, so the next thing I'm probably going to do after this, that's an interesting thing. I don't think I can make that with CSS. Definitely can with SVG though. So, you know, this is the goal, to make something like this, and kind of just starting out with this sort of layout here. Oh, this is neat. These lights are turning on. That's so cool, man. All right, so I think the last thing, oh, look at this perspective here. This is really neat. So, you know, maybe we'll come back to this and we'll try to do something similar, but without SVG, or maybe with SVG. Who knows? Who knows where this journey is going to take me? But I think the last shape I want to do is this door-looking thing. or these small windows. And then I'll be able to kind of maybe start a CSS design. Oh, look at that. This is even like transparent. This is cool stuff, guys. All right. So the last one I want to make is call it, I don't know what this is called. I'm going to call it like a door shape. And that was a rectangle. But as we kind of was reading, or we were reading on an earlier site, it was saying the border radius was top left, top right, bottom left. So if I say border radius, top left, top right, bottom left, bottom right. Cool, and maybe I'll make that height a little more. That's pretty cool. I don't know what that's actually called in real life. I'm calling it a door shape. All right, I think this is a good place to start. We'll see where this takes me. I'll talk to you soon.